Hey Drew, welcome to Horsehead Bookends for another Gaming Friday, but on a Saturday or Sunday, whenever I decide to upload this video. Working off of the video I posted 2 weeks ago on solo gaming, and I'll post that right in the corner, we're going to continue on that with another game that I enjoy playing solo too, and that is Euphoria, Build a Better Dystopia by Stonemaier Games. Now, in Euphoria, it's a worker placement game. You are in charge of a bunch of workers represented by dice. Now you want them to help build your dystopia up. At the same time, trying to keep them a little bit dumb so they don't realize that they're living in a dystopian society. Now the way that works is that on all the die, there's a number. So the higher the number, the smarter your workers get. And the smarter your workers get, you have a chance of them leaving you and forcing you to either hire new workers, or you might not have enough people to complete whatever task you're trying to do. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to set it up on the table for a few solo rounds. I'll show it to you, and I'll come back and tell you what I think. Now, I'm not going to teach you how to play the game, because there are a lot of videos on YouTube that can do a better job than I can. I'm going to show you a few rounds, and just give you the general rules of how to get the game played. So let's head over to the table and check it out. Alright, so here we have Euphoria set up for a solo game. I have the Automa deck built right here, and the Automa plays black and white, and there's 2 extra Automa decks that you add in once this is depleted. And it's very easy to play the Automa. The Automa deck is very similar to Gaia Project, where there are 2 cards that make up the moves that the Automa is doing. I'm set up right here, and again, it is just a very basic worker placement game. There is a lot of icons on it, but once you get the hang of what you're doing, it's very easy to figure out what you need to do, what you need to get, and where you place your dice. Now, I've already rolled my dice, and I rolled the dice for the Automa. I start first, and then I will flip the next card over, and we'll figure out what the Automa does. So, let's start. First, place that there under the aquifer, and I get a 1 water for it, and because of my 1 recruit, he will give me some extra bonuses since I am the lowest number or the only one there. So I took my first turn. Now it's time for the Automa to go, so we'll flip over this card and we'll see there's nothing on top. And for the next, the black player places their lowest number die onto where you get a commodity for this faction, and that would be the Icarite faction up top. So we'll take their lowest die and put it right up there. Their turn is done. So now we move on to the white. Now what they will do is they will go, this symbol right here is the Sky Lounge, so they will add 1 to the Sky Lounge, and they will increase a minor of their chosen faction, which would be Icarites again. The Icarites don't mind, so that nothing happens there. So now it's back to my turn. So now we continue the Automa's turn. This card gets discarded. We move this one over and we flip over another card. So now that I am out of workers to place, I need to basically call my workers back. And to call my workers back, I can pay 1 food or 1 bliss, and I get 2 morale. So I do have a food, or I could just lose a morale and get them all back. I'm just going to get them all back and not pay anything. So I'll take my dice back, I roll them, and those are my workers for the next round. We move on again to the Automa. The rounds move extremely fast when you play this game. Even if you're playing with regular opponents, they still move super fast. So I'm going to play a few more rounds, and then we'll go back and talk about it. Okay, so now I am out of cards for the ornament deck. I will reshuffle these, add in one of those decks, and start the process all over again. As you can see, the rounds move extremely fast, and the object of the game is to place all of your 10 stars on the board in different areas, and they show you exactly where you can place the stars. So let's go back to the office and talk about it a little. Okay, so that was Euphoria by Stonemaier Games. Now, I love a good worker placement game, and this is no exception. I really like the fact that your workers are the actual dice, and that the higher the number, you got to try a little harder to retain them because they become more aware of their surroundings and want to leave. Now, originally, this game was not soloable. It was a normal, I think, 2 to 5 player, 2 to 6 player game. But with the expansion, Ignorance is Bliss, it gives you the opportunity to play a solo game, and the solo mode was done by Automa Factory, who put out some great solo mechanics for games. They've done Scythe, they've done Gaia Project, just to name 2, and both of those solo modes I think are excellent, and it enhances the solo game experience, so you're not just playing to, say, beat a high score or complete X amount of things. It gives your AI opponent life, which is really nice. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to click on subscribe and ring the notification bell. You'll get notified anytime I upload a new video. Any questions or comments, please post them below. If there's a certain game you want to see me tackle next, or if you want to know more about this game, post below as well, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, talk to you later.